All right. Welcome. We're right on time. Swiatek's down, break points, first game of the match. We're here. God, I hate this sport sometimes. This sport sucks, I tell you. If you like your time, this sport isn't for you. You gotta. If you like doing things on time, you like schedules, organization, you like that shit. Don't follow tennis because you can't plan anything around this sport. It's either this sport. It's just a needy partner. It's just so needy. This sport, so needy. But like a needy partner, it's not good for you, but you just keep coming back, don't you? You can't help yourself. Anyway, Swiatek's down break point, but Navarro hits it out and it's deuce. Just can't help yourself, can you? I ate a piece of pizza, so that was great. One slice was lovely. I'll have the rest later. But all right. Swiatek gets the deuce. She gets to advantage. Swiatek serves again. And it's a fault, second serve. By the way, I don't think we've watched Navarro for a long time. It feels like we haven't watched her for a while. She hasn't had the greatest season after last year being her breakout. As Swiatek gets back to deuce. All right, back to deuce. And Swiatek serves again. Fault, second serve. By the way, the person said, wake up, you owe me. All right, second serve, Swiatek. I'll take the check. As we get a return from Navarro into the back of Swiatek. Navarro eventually hits it long and it's advantage Swiatek. Your breath smells like pizza. Cool. All right, advantage Swiatek. As Navarro returns into the back of Swiatek. Navarro with a forehand. Into the forehand of Swiatek is Navarro again with a forehand, but Swiatek get it out. I can't handle another three-setter here. We can't have... This has to be a... I need Swiatek to do her thing. I don't want to... I can't do another 3 hours. This is too much. I can't do another 3-hour match. I'm done. Today is over. Last 2 days have not gone to plan. All right, Swiatek trying to get this first game. As Navarro hits a return winner, it's advantage to Navarro. Of course, Navarro is going to play the best match of a year. Of course, it's going to happen, chat. Why didn't I just get in? Why didn't I love basketball or baseball or football? Why tennis? Why does it have to be tennis? Why does it have to be tennis, chat? Why this sport? This sport is so mean. Why this sport? Quarter lost? How was the pizza? I don't know. I sniffed it. It smells good. Anyways, first serve's a fault, second serve. I ate one slice. If this first 3 sets, I'm going to ban everybody. I'm finished. I'm done. As backhand slice goes down the line into the Fortis Swiatek. Backhand out from Navarro goes wide and it's back to deuce. Why is this taking so long? This first game is taking too long. Come on. All right, deuce. Have some during the change of ends? No, I'm not going to do that. All right. Swiatek serves a fault. Second serve. Second serve. All right. Swiatek gets it out. Advantage Navarro. Chat. I don't know what I did wrong, but the tennis gods are just punishing me the last 2 days. Yesterday and today, I had a plan, and my plans, like, they obviously are nothing. What plans? Advantage Navarro. 10-minute game. What the hell is this? As a return from Navarro goes out, deuce. This is not Iga Swiatek. What are we watching? This is crazy. What is going on? What are we watching? Deuce. As we got a backhand into the backhand Swiatek. Navarro can't get that one. Advantage Swiatek. Advantage Swiatek. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Second serve. And the return goes in the backhand of Swiatek. Corner from Navarro on the net. First game in the bag, one love. Oh, man. All right. Unnecessarily long first game of the match. One love. One zero. All right. All right, Navarro to serve. This will be 3 tiebreakers. If it's 3 tiebreakers, you are out. You're getting 24-hour banned. I don't wish that upon me. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. Yeah, Andreeva lost, which was annoying, because if she had got to a tiebreak, at least then I would have been able to get home in time for, like, some food. Me heard the... Sorry, I said that. Oh, you okay? Okay. You okay? No, 15. I love 15. Hands with a serve. There's a fault, second serve. By the way, with Andreeva losing, does that mean she could miss the WTA finals? Is she like, or is she still like pretty much? Oh no, she's not guaranteed a spot, but actually no, she's actually in trouble. If Paolini makes the final or wins the title here, Andreeva is in trouble. She is not guaranteed a spot. If Anisimova wins tonight or tomorrow, she should be fine. But yeah, Andreeva is not guaranteed a spot. There's still Raducanu and Paolini could kick her out. She's going to have to play well in Wuhan. 15:30s, that goes out by Swiatek. All right, Navarro serves again. First serve is a fault, second serve. Double fault Navarro, 15:40. How many spots are left? There's only 7 spots left. Gauff took one today, or this week, and Anisimova's pretty much qualified, so there's really only 4 spots left. From Keys, Pegula. Realistically, there's four spots left, and there's probably 5 players that could qualify. Realistically. Unless Raducanu has a terrible tournament next week and Paolini loses tomorrow. Swiatek with the forehand, cross court into the forehand of Navarro. Navarro hits it out. No, it's too low. So if Alexandra Eala is too far behind, I think. So it's pretty much between Keys, Pegula, Andreeva, Raducanu, Paolini. They're the 5 with 4 spots to go. I'm not sure what Keys is doing though, because she didn't play this week, so I don't know if she's injured. But there's 5 spots. Again, Anisimova's pretty much qualified. I mean, she would be very unlucky to miss. I don't think she can miss. Actually, no, she can't miss because. She can't. She pretty much can't miss. Anisimova, but the only way she can miss is if Keys. Oh yeah, Keys can. Yeah, sorry, Keys gets the Grand Slam rule, so she will qualify if she ticks the boxes for the rules. But yeah, so Keys should be qualified even if she doesn't play. Unless she drops out of the top 20, which won't happen. So yeah, Keys is pretty much qualified. Unofficially qualified. Now that Gauff's qualified, she's unofficially qualified too. So there's pretty much 3 spots left, and there's 4 players left. So yeah. So Anisimova will qualify. Keys has got the Grand Slam rule. And then you've got Pegula, Andreeva, Raducanu, Paolini. 3 spots, 4 players. Yeah. So that's fun. It would make it really interesting next week if Andreeva or Pegula lose early next week. That would be pretty wild. And then Wuhan, Raducanu, and Paolini trying to... By the way, there's tournaments after that which are worth points as well, but I'm just saying Wuhan is the big tournament left, which will probably close the door on a couple of players. But there's still like another 1,000 points left for the rest of the year. I love 30. That goes out by Swiatek, love 40. But yeah, Andreeva losing today definitely put her in the danger zone. All right, love 40. As Navarro in the net, 15:40, 1 saved. All right. 15:40. 15-40 is a default second serve. Second serve. And the return goes in the back of Swiatek. Back forehand from Navarro. Swiatek in the net with the backhand. 2-1. All right, 2-1. 1 second, chat. Where are you going, Mel? It's not for you. Where are you going? Ah, 15-0. By the way, Deb, new rule. If people are complaining about their bets and blaming the players and starting to say crazy things about players because they're losing money, we're gonna just not have that. We agreed in the Sinner match that you can talk about betting, you can talk about gambling, whatever you want to do, but no complaining about blaming the players for your loss. We don't do that. We don't. It's just that that's kind of shit's annoying. All right, 30-15. We're back on serve. And Swiatek gets it out. 40-15. All right, 40-15. As we'll find out down the line, the backhand of Swiatek. Cross-court winner by Iga, and it's 40-30. 40-30. 40-30. As we get a backhand from Navarro, 4-4 rally now as Swiatek with a slice on the stretch goes to the net. Navarro too strong, 2-0. 2-0. Two all. Two in like 22 minutes or something like that. All right, prime example of what I'm saying. Yep. That guy didn't hear me. So yeah, so from now on, chat, if I mean, look, again, nothing wrong with talking about betting. Nothing wrong with like saying, hey, I bet on this or I did that or whatever. Asking questions. I'm not going to give betting advice, but yeah. Just don't need people coming in here complaining and crying about their bets. Enjoy the match, or don't bet and enjoy the match, or bet and don't cry in the chat. Like that. Yeah. 15 love. Because we're here to enjoy the match, so please don't do that. It's really annoying. 15 love. Swiatek double faults. 15-0. 15-all. By the way, Chad, I went to the bakery today and I bought a cannoli. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. 30-15. Had cream inside. It was delicious. It wasn't like soggy though. You know how like some cannolis get like a little soggy and like they're like, this one was like fresh, so it was hard. So I was like, okay, it was pretty good. It's good though. Uh, 30-15. A cannoli came as rich. It was $4.50. It was $4.50 from the bakery. What do you mean, rich? I had one. Backhand down the line from Swiatek goes wide. It's 30-0. Good, though. I love what you said about enjoying the match, Cam. You have the heart of a true tennis fan and inspiring. Hey, look, we're all tennis fans here. And I think stopping, stamping out the people that are going to come in here just to complain about money and losing money on tennis, they're not fans. Enjoy the game. Don't, that people that are just here to profit off tennis, through gambling, and they're going to complain about it. They're not. We're not here to do that. We're here to talk about what makes these players great and what makes this match great. So so the chat's more fun for you guys. As we get a backhand lob from Navarro, Swiatek gets it back, but her lob goes wide. Navarro's got a break point to get the lead, 30-40. Oh, Super Mario Remake comes out tomorrow. Galaxy Remake comes out tomorrow. Ooh. I might have to put that on my list. You used to say that Navarro's like the Tommy Paul of the WTA. Yeah, I believe that, yeah. 30-40. Break point for Navarro to lead. $30-40. 30-40. As we forehand now from Swiatek goes wide, 3-2. 3-2. Swiatek was up a break. And now she's down a break. All right. Navarro 3-2 leads. It's been like, 30 minutes? It's been a long set. It has been a long set. Need to channel my inner Mario aura. Yeah. So the thing I'm really bummed out about with not go, I was going to go to the movies and see that new Leo movie on Friday, but because of the scheduling, hopefully the schedule's a little bit friendly. So then on Friday, I mean, we're going to watch Eala, we're going to watch Djokovic, Sinner. Who else is playing Friday? Possibly Swiatek plays Friday as well. If she wins, she'll play Pegula on Friday. So there's like so many good matches that unfortunately for my plans, not going to happen. But yeah, I wanted to go see that Leo movie. I mean, I don't want to. I could go see it tomorrow, but I want to see that new. I've heard good things. I've heard it's good. I need to. Navarro is playing good. She has break point every single game. Yeah. All right. Cool. Navarro is playing good. Yeah, okay. All right. 3-2. As Navarro loses the point, love 15. Love 15. First serve is a fault, second serve. Thank you, Geraldine. Appreciate it. Backhand in the net by Swiatek, 15-0. It's funny, when I went and got my haircut today, usually I get my haircut done by the same person, but she was busy, so I got my haircut done by someone else, and he was a lot more nervous than my regular hairdresser, and he was, and I was kind of just like, hey, I just want like a number 2 on the sides, don't cut too much off the top. I want to keep the top long. And yeah, he was he was nervous, but he took a lot of care. So he was so scared of fucking it up that he actually was very, very careful and was very triple checking that it was okay. So I was like, even though it took 45 minutes, maybe not 45, it took about half an hour, way longer than usual. At least he didn't mess it up. So I mean, that's a plus. I didn't have to go bald this time. Anyway, Swiatek gets a winner 30-0. Do an Alcaraz and just shave it all off. All right, 30-0. Swiatek looking for the break back. But I'm happy with it. It's the first time in a while that I've been happy with my haircut. All right. Backhand goes in the forehand of Navarro. Into the forehand of Swiatek. It's Navarro forehand again. The forehand of Swiatek. Into the forehand of Navarro. And Swiatek forehand again. Into the forehand of Navarro. As with a slice from Swiatek goes long. 40-30 Navarro. $40-30. 40-30 is... Navarro says a fault, second serve. As it a point now from Navarro into the slice of Swiatek. Swiatek gets out 4-2. Can't wait to see Ben in action. Oh, yeah. Hopefully his shoulder's back and he's not just playing because he feels like he has to. Hopefully his shoulder's okay. I hope he doesn't rush back. You know what I mean? All right, 4-2 Navarro. She won 4 games in a row. All right, first serve is a fault. Second serve. And the return goes to Swiatek. Backhand now from Navarro. And Swiatek puts it away. Oh no, she missed it. My bad. Love 15. All right. Swiatek gets the winner there. I just updated the rules. 15-30. Did it work though? 15-30. It worked. All right. 15-30. Navarro looking for the double break. Serve. Into the backhand of Navarro. Backhander from Swiatek is a winner. 30-all. 30-all. Actually, I'll add a little bit extra. Hang on. Just so people don't get confused. What I mean by watching matches. All right. 40-30. Swiatek. Ah, there we go. That's better. Deuce. All right, Swiatek trying to just avoid going double break down. Nightbot, rule 1, what are you doing? Advantage Swiatek. God, Nightbot, stop. How's anyone else supposed to do respect the rules if Nightbot doesn't do it? Advantage Swiatek. Update on your board stat. What are you talking about? Advantage Swiatek. What are you talking about? Update on your board stat. What do you mean stats? They're fine. The stats are fine. What are you talking about? Update stats. Stats are fine. I know, Deb. I was just kidding. Advantage Swiatek. She hits the forehand out of the forehand of Navarro. Now to the slice of Navarro. Swiatek gets the game, though. Navarro hits it long. All right. And Swiatek takes the game, but Navarro still has a break. 4-3. No betting comments. No, you can talk about betting. Oh no, Nightbot, you failed again. Oh god, I'm gonna lose it. Why does it cut off? That's so annoying. I got an idea. All right. Stupid Nightbot. Okay. We're going to have to cut off the have fun part, so just respect each other, and having fun is just part of it's just an unwritten rule. Having fun's an unwritten rule, all right? Have fun! Have fun. You don't need me to tell you. You have fun. You have fun. You have fun. You have fun. Only good vibes. Only good vibes. Only good vibes. I broke it. We're stuck. Oh, no, we fixed it. Okay. Here we go. 4-3 Navarro with a break. Swiatek with a slice down the line. Into the backhand of Navarro, and then Swiatek forehand in the net. You misbet gambling. Oh, no. Why does this keep happening? No gambling. No, I spelled it right. No gambling. Stop gambling. No gambling. No crying over gambling. Everybody knows what I'm saying, right? No crying over gambling. Stop no gambling. No gambling. Stop crying over the gambling, all right? 30 love. 30 love. No gambling. 30 love. Is it a 4 now for Swiatek in the forehand of Navarro? Swiatek forehand of the stretch. In the net, though, 40 love. No gambling. Yeah, Deb, look, I think we can let that go. That's fine. It's just the people that come in here and said, I can't believe I'm losing money on Swiatek. She's the worst. They're the ones we want to stop. People that are making opinions on someone's performance, that's okay. I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't want to stop people from like making their, criticisms of players and stuff. It's only when they start talking about gambling. When they're like, oh, Swiatek's the worst. I'm losing my house. Then leave. We don't need those people. All right. 40-15. As Navarro, 5-3 with a forehand winner. All right. 5-3. Yeah, I don't want to stop people from making their opinions known on tennis and only tennis and pizza. All right. Swiatek serving to stay in the set. 5-3. Little Rich. What? Who are you talking about? Little Rich? Who's Little Rich? What a weird thing to say. Volley from Swiatek is a winner. 15-love. Did you just call Navarro Little Rich? What? That's not weird. That's weird. Come on, that's weird. That's weird. That's weird. Come on now. Come on now. That's weird. Don't do that. Come on. That's weird. That's a weird thing to say. Swiatek serves an ace, 30-love. Come on now. That's a strange insult. Come on. Anyways, backhand return goes into the to the smash of Swiatek. A love goes up by Navarro, but it's wide. And it's 40-love. Come on now. $40-love. That's a Chinese nickname? Really? That's weird though. I don't like it. Why is it a Chinese nickname? That's a... I don't know about that. 4-5. Navarro's going to serve the first set. All right. Swiatek will have to try and break back. Whew. All right. Nepo babies. Well, Nepo babies are not bad. Always. They're not always a bad thing. Like Josh Brolin. Great actor. His dad was an actor. His stepmom is Barbara Streisand. Nothing wrong with Josh Brolin. Dude's great. He's great. He was Thanos. Nothing wrong with him. Do you hate Josh Brolin? Because we can't be friends. 5-4. He was in the Goonies. Exactly. All right. Navarro served for the first set. As Navarro serves. Into the front of Swiatek. Back into Navarro. Into the back of Swiatek on the stretch. Navarro in the net. Do you not like Paul Giamatti? His dad was the commissioner of the baseball in like the 80s. Great actor. You don't like him? Come on. He's a great actor. 15-love. Backhand goes in the net by Navarro, 15-all. Chat, do you not like Jamie Lee Curtis, who apparently was born to famous parents that I didn't know about? She's a legend. Anyway, it's 30-15. As we return, and before Navarro back in a passing shot from Swiatek is long, 40-15. All right. $40-15. Navarro to take the first set. As the return goes in net by Swiatek. Wow. (6-4). Swiatek loses the first set. 6-4. His best row was Rhino and Cameo of Spider-Man. Shut up. His best... Shut up. That why you picked the worst. He's been in so many good movies. you give him that one? Come on. All right. Can we celebrate? Look, you can celebrate gambling, but just don't. We just want to stop the complaints, about people coming in and crying. You can celebrate if you won. That's great. It's more just the blaming the players for your loss. That's what we don't like. Oh, you're only joking. Oh, my bad. I thought you were serious. No, it's just the people that come in and blame the players. Those same people, the same people that DM the players after a match and abuse them. And I don't like those. We don't want those people around tennis. We want those people to leave. Go find another hobby. Go get a hobby, right? So we just want to stop that from happening. Because, those are the type of people that could go out and they start here by saying, "Oh my God, I can't believe I'm losing. How could Swiatek do this to me?" And then go in and DM her later and say, "You lost me my money," and that's not her fault. It's your fault. We just don't want to have those people. We don't like those people. Those people. We are not those people. We're not those people, right? Those people are the toxic people that we don't want in this sport. So we're not going to have them in the chat, right? Yeah, keep it fun and enjoyable. Look, I gamble. I bet on stuff, right? And yeah, I make fun of me losing when I'm betting on football. But at the end of the day, I'm not that sad. But it's the people that come in here and that are just we don't want those people that are just, blaming their bad decisions on Iga Swiatek. When she had nothing to do with your decisions. You picked her. It's your decision. Live with it. When are you going to have some pastries? Probably next week. I don't know. I'm now on a cannoli kick. I'm eating cannolis. I'm having cannolis and a little espresso. I just gotta find a chair to sit on. That's what I do tomorrow. I get a cannoli and an espresso and sit outside. Listen to some music. I don't know. Sounds like a relaxing time, to be honest. All right. Let's see if Swiatek can come back with some. I mean, she didn't play bad in that first set. She just went down a break and lost that momentum. All right. Can Swiatek fight back? All right. Navarro's underrated? Oh, for sure. For sure. But Mukovic's playing doubles right now? Interesting. One second, chat. Why's that kid got a banana? He's waving a banana around. All right. Monfils retiring next year? Yeah, I know, right? Oh, still waiting for Swiatek to come back from the bathroom. Winner plays the winner of the next match, which is between Pegula and Kostruk. Swiatek's back. All right. All right. Swiatek to serve first in the second. Here we go. As with a forehand from Swiatek. Down the line. But it goes wide. Love 15. Swiatek serves again. And the return goes in the back of Swiatek. Forehand from Navarro is a lob. And then Swiatek puts away the smash. All right, 15-all. And the return goes forehand of Swiatek. Swiatek overhits it. 15-30. Why didn't Swiatek take a bathroom break after she delivers a bagel or breadstick? Momentum. Now, Chad, I'm saying this in a nice way. Maybe it sounds like I'm not. But, like, do I need to explain why she has bathroom breaks? Or, like, I mean, that sounds so stupid, right? But do I need to explain, like, bathroom breaks? Like, do you want me to go into, like, that? Like, do you want me to go into bathroom breaks? Like, why? It sounds stupid. But, you know, like, do you want me to, like, explain to you, like, what, like, the reason why players take a break after losing a set and stuff? Like, and that it's well within the rules because you're allowed to go, you don't have to go to the toilet. You can go and get changed. It's a changeover break. You know, it just happens that you go back to the locker room in the bar and there's a bathroom. Like, you don't have to go to the toilet. You can go get changed. You know, that's part of it. And yes, if you lose a set, it's probably not a bad idea to go take 5 minutes, put on a new outfit, a fresh outfit, walk back out on court and refresh and restart. There's nothing against the rules in that. You can do that. It's in the rules. So I don't know why people will question it. And it would be stupid for Swiatek, who wins the first set 6-love, to go to a bathroom break when she has the momentum. It would be smart for her opponent to go have a bathroom break because they need to stop that momentum. But again, it's nothing wrong with it. It's not illegal. There's nothing against the rules. There's no rule saying if you lose the first set, you can't have a bathroom break. You have to win the first set, and that's the only time you can have a break. There's no rule. That's a stupid rule. Like, imagine if that was a rule. That's a crazy rule. You have to win the first set to get bathroom privileges. Why? Stupid. Advantage Swiatek. So yeah, of course Swiatek's not going to take a bathroom break after winning 6-love. Why would she stop her own momentum? That's silly for her to do that. Advantage Swiatek to get the first game of the second. As with the backhand now into the backhand of Navarro. Navarro hits a winner. Deuce. All right, deuce. And Swiatek serves again. She serves an ace. Advantage Swiatek. It's hilarious how you have to explain that. Yeah, I mean, But I get it. Some people don't know. Like, look, there's a lot of new people to tennis too that probably don't know what the rules are, as well. So I understand that too. That some people, are watching tennis and they're like, why did she go to 5-minute break? Why is she allowed to do that? Like, what's the rules? And why is Swiatek allowed to leave the court? The people are probably genuinely asking that too, right? Not everyone knows every rule. I don't know all the rules. Advantage Swiatek. Backhand return goes backhand Swiatek. Into the backhand Navarro. Swiatek backhand. Again, the backhand Navarro. Swiatek with a forehand slice. Navarro forehand again. The forehand Swiatek, who goes in line of the backhand slice of Navarro. Swiatek forehand again. The backhand Navarro. Swiatek with a volley. Navarro gets it back. But Swiatek puts it away. All right. And it's 1-love Swiatek. Maitland, exactly. You nailed it. That's exactly what you do. That's exactly what the rule's there for, to go to the bathroom. All right. 1-love. Swiatek in the second. Do the linesman get to go? Can you go to the bathroom? There are no lines, but as we have forehand, Swiatek to the forehand of Navarro. Swiatek forehand to the back of Navarro. Into the back of Swiatek. Navarro forehand. Into the forehand of Swiatek. Again, the forehand of Navarro. Navarro hits a winner. And it's 15-love. From what I remember, I think ball kids and lines people, they run on a 45-minute window, so they change every 45 minutes. I think it's 45. So, like, the ball kids and the lines people, when there are lines people, they do a 45-minute shift, and then they leave, and then new people come out. You might see it sometimes. They barely televise it, but you might see sometimes that, like, the new people come out, and then they get the old ball kids, like, the other ball kids leave. I think it's about a 45-minute window, from what I can remember. But it's obviously at the end of a game, at a certain point in the set. But I think it's 45 minutes. They run and they're 45 minutes on, 45 minutes off. I think that's roughly the number. Might be an hour. I'm not exactly sure. I mean, it might change from tournament to tournament. But from what I can remember at the Australian Open, I think it was like 45 minutes. That they stay out there, and then because when my brother was a ball kid, as that winner by Swiatek cross court 30-15, I have to ask him. But when my brother was a ball kid, at the start of the day, you'd be assigned one court. So, like, some people get Rod Laver Arena for the whole day, and there'll be 6 kids, ball kids, and lines people, and then. So there'd be 12 or however many you need, right? 2 lots of ball kids, right? That alternate between, every 45 minutes throughout the entire day on that one court. So the kids that have been on this court all day are still there, right? This is the same kids would have been there at the start of the day. And they alternate, all day until the matches are all over. At least that's what it used to be like. I don't know if they've changed that now, but usually it's like, okay, you guys are getting Rod Laver Arena. And obviously the best ball kids get the best courts because, the ones who make the least mistakes. And you kind of, that's how it worked at the Australian Open back in the day. I don't know if it does, again, I don't know if they changed the rules, but usually there's a group, 2 different groups of officials and ball kids that alternate all day. 30-all. As with a 4-now, Swiatek down the line's a winner. And it's 30-40. Swiatek a break point chance. Yeah, the bad ones have to go to the car park. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, the only person that doesn't get a bathroom break is the chair umpire. I think that's part of the job. You have an iron bladder. Anyways, 30-40. You don't see the umpires never drinking water. There's a reason. You don't see the umpire sipping on water. The umpire's never taken a drink. Now we know why. I'm sure that's not true. I'm sure the umpire that can if they need to, but anyways, deuce. There's Navarro 4 and win up. Advantage Navarro. Yeah, you got to have an iron bladder as part of the requirement. All right, first serve was a fault, second serve. As Swiatek gets a great return. We get back to deuce. All right, serve again. As a return goes to forehand Navarro. Forehand from Swiatek. The back of Navarro. Swiatek forehand. Again to the back of Navarro. Swiatek comes in, but no. Great drop shot from Navarro. All right. Advantage Navarro. To take the first game of the second. Her first game of the second. All right, good serving. 1-1. Navarro holds. All right. Back to Swiatek. Swiatek, too aggressive. Love 15. Love 15. All right, backhand Swiatek down the line as a winner. $15 all. All right, 15 all. As Navarro return. And Swiatek misses. 15-30. Chance for Navarro to break here. Serving to the back of Navarro. Forehand from Swiatek. But no, Navarro hit it out. 30-all. Thirty-all. 30-all. As it back now from Swiatek in the net. 30-40. 30-40. 30-40. I don't know. Sounds like a bad crying bet to me. 30-40. I don't know. Sounds like a bit of a bad better in the chat. What is a disappointed fan? It's either a disappointed fan or a bad bet. 30-40. We're going to serve. Good second serve. Navarro gets it back. And Swiatek puts it away. Deuce. Hope you enjoyed your dinner. Maybe I did not. I had one piece of slice of pizza. But after this match, I will go enjoy my food. And hopefully get to watch a movie. To start off the Halloween month of horror. Most of the chat are not fans. They're all gamblers. That's not true. As a return goes into the forehand, Swiatek. Into the backhand of Navarro. She puts up a lob. And it goes in. And then Swiatek puts up a moon ball. But it goes long. Advantage Navarro. Yeah, it's horror movie month. I'm starting with... I don't know what I'm going to watch tonight. Probably something that goes for 90 minutes. I don't want anything to go for 3 hours. I can't stay up until 2 in the morning. Not today. No, advantage Navarro. Not sure. Should watch a movie that I haven't seen before. Jeepers Creepers? Maybe. And I know some of you are thinking, but Cam, won't you have nightmares? How would you be able to sleep after watching a horror movie? I'm a professional. All right. I got this. It takes a little bit more than a bit of blood and a bit of guts to scare me. All right. I'm a professional. It's not my first. I got this. All right. It needs to be some psychological crazy shit that's going to hurt my brain to get me staying up late night. All right. I need some like creepy. Like I'm not going to do that to myself today. I'm going to watch something that's a little. Maybe I'll watch Casper the Ghost. Right. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be scary. It can just be a lighthearted, fun horror. It can be Addams Family, right? Don't worry, though. I'm a professional. Yeah, I'm not watching Hellraiser tonight. Not tonight. Not tonight. 80s horrors are just funny. Have I watched Talk to Me? No, I haven't yet. You can't sleep? No, I can sleep. The Thing is a classic? True. Now, I want to watch something that I haven't seen, so then it's a little bit more... I don't want to watch something I've already seen today. I rewatched Her and the other day, and oh man, was that a weird movie? Yeah, but it's not as weird as you think. Because that sort of shit's happening now with ChatGPT. People are like using AI as a best friend. Like it's not as weird as you think. Soon enough, people are going to have an AI partner. You know, it's going to be a thing. All right, 2-1. Which maybe is the weird part, I don't know. But hey, whatever you need to get through your life, I'm not going to judge. Sounds like he is as busy using AI as a... Shut up. No, not me. I'm hearing... Oh, my God. Shut up. I wasn't talking about myself. I love 15. I was talking about... I've seen... Wasn't talking about me. I have a puppy dog. I have a dog. This is my best friend. My best friend's right here. I don't need a friend. I got a dog. She listens to me when she's awake. I love 15. And I'm also, I have a real wife. I'm married and she's real. She just hasn't come back from the shops yet. She's just at the watch. She's still out finding that milk. It's just taking a little longer than we expected. You know, it's very hard. Milk's scarce. She'll be back soon. Love 30. Chance for Swiatek to break back. As Navarro serves the back into Swiatek. Swiatek gets it out. 15-30. Oh, I think I just heard thunder. Dogs are barking, chat. Anyways, Navarro hits it out and it's 15-40. All right, 15-40. Break point for Swiatek. And it's a bit of fault. Second serve. And the return goes to the backhand of Navarro. Swiatek backhand, the backhand of Navarro. Swiatek backhand goes long. 30-40. Federer's up for Hall of Fame next year. Is he? But inducted 2027, right? I have Swiatek on parlay. Okay. 30-40. As with a 4-4 rally, Swiatek again to the forehand Navarro. Swiatek with the backhand cross court. Navarro's going to get there, put up a lob, but it goes wide. We're back on serve. 2-2. Wait, so Federer next year can be voted in and then 2027 inducted, right? Is that how it works? So is Delpo. So is Serena. So is Barty, right? It's going to be a pretty crazy ballot next year. Why does Swiatek give a heart attack during matches? I don't know. Okay. All right, return goes into the forehand of Navarro. Swiatek backhand down the line's a winner. 15 love. I put Kuznetsova over Delpo on the ballot. I don't think Kuznetsova is retired, though. I don't think she's retired. Oh, wait. Kuznetsova retired in 2022. Was that I thought she would... Really? So she should be in next year. Kuznetsova should be up for next year. Right? Because... Right? Or this... She should be going in next year. But again, not everybody who, like... Not everybody... Oh, wait. Kuznetsova is up. It's Delpo. Okay. That's cool. Federer, Delpo, Kuznetsova. I mean, they've all got to get in. Right? Right? They've all got to... I mean, Federer obviously is going to get in. Fan voting. Oh, it's live now? I'm not voting for Federer. Screw that. I'm not over the US Open 2004. Federer's not getting my vote. You can forget that. Sorry, Roger. Pass. I'm going to go for Delpo. And then I'm going to vote again. I don't think I can only vote once, right? I'm voting for Delpo. Get stuffed. Roger's never going to come on this channel. He's never going to get on this channel. He's never going to be on this. I'm not going to allow it. What he did to Leighton, I'll never forget that. I know it's been 21 years. I'll never forget. Hey, I can get a voted sticker. Can I get that in real? Can I get a real sticker, though? I want a real I voted for the class of 2026. By the way, chat, the way that the Hall of Fame works, one will be fan voted, and then the other ones will be hand-picked if they meet the requirements. So yeah. Anyway, it's 40-30. No tennis player would come on your channel? Pfft. Doesn't matter. You won't be here to see it. You won't be here. You won't be here to witness it anyway. 3-2 Swiatek. Not with that attitude. Runa will. Yeah, Runa would say yes. Runa would be cool. All right. 3-2. Me either. Rafa fam votes for Delpo. By the way, they're not going to do so the Hall of Fame are smart. They're not going to put Roger, Rafa, and Serena on at the same time. They're gonna spread it out. You know how this shit's going to work, chat. They're never going to put all of the great players on the same time. They're gonna spread it out. They're gonna go 2026. You better tune in because it's Roger's it's his induction. Oh, 2027, we got Serena. You better come and watch it. 2028, Rafa Nadal. He's coming to play. Actually, no, that wouldn't work. 2028, something else, and then 2029, Rafa Nadal's coming to town. Oh my God. 2030, Andy Murray might be there. I don't know. 2031, somebody, they're not going to do it they're not going to put them all in the same time. They're going to spread this shit out so they can do it for 10 years of inductions that everybody's going to be like, well, I better watch, I better buy a ticket. They know what they're doing. They're not going to put in everybody at the same time. Also, by the way, they're going to call Serena and ask when she wants to be inducted because she will choose. She gets to choose. Serena gets to choose. She'll get to choose. Go, what? Are you free in 2028? No? 29? Okay, 29 will book you in. Serena will pick when she gets inducted. You know that's how it works. They got. Serena will let you know, all right? She'll let you know when she's ready to be inducted, all right? Everybody else, when they call, you have to go. You get called up. Roger, you better be there. You better be there, Roger. And he's like, all right, I'll be there. Serena's just like, nah, you put me down for 2029. I'll be there in 2029, all right? But we got Rafa going. Get Rafa out of that. Remember how she kicked Team out of the press conference? She'll kick Rafa out of the induction. She'll be like, no, sorry, Rafa. You're in 2030 now. This is my spot. He'll move aside because she's got more Grand Slams. All right, 30 love. You're goddamn right. That's Serena. She deserves it. She'll pick her time. She'll be inducted when she wants to be, all right? You can't boss Serena around. Serena will let you know when she wants to be in the Hall of Fame. And she will move everybody out of the way. Everybody has to move. You pick a time around her. 40 love. That's how it should be. You move out the way for Serena. It's Serena. It's the Serena Hall of Fame. She is the Hall of Fame. 40 love. Anyways, Swiatek in the net 3-0. But yeah, they're gonna play it out for 5-10 years. So then it's interesting. Yeah, you got to be retired for 5 years minimum to get into consideration. 5 years minimum, and then the requirements, unwritten requirements, are Grand Slam champions because no one who's not a champion gets in really at all. I think everybody who's in the Hall of Fame has a Grand Slam. And also, your ranking has to be a certain number. I mean, there's players that have got a Grand Slam in world number 1 and they're not in the Hall of Fame. Juan Carlos Ferrero is not in the Hall of Fame. Carlos Moya is not in the Hall of Fame. Right? So there are people that have got those boxes ticked. But Juan Carlos Ferrero and Carlos Moya will get in because of what they've done as a coach. So that they'll get in because of the coaching. So Juan Carlos Ferrero, what he's done with Alcaraz, if he doesn't get into the Hall of Fame as a coach, at least as a coach, I mean, come on. Like, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Same with Carlos Moya with Rafa, right? There's no way that they don't make the Hall of Fame as in some way. Because there's a couple of categories. It's either you can be as a player or as a contributor. Like your contribution to tennis. So that's what I'm going for in 2060. I'm trying to get into the Hall of Fame as a contributor to tennis via YouTube, which is not a, hopefully by that point it's a thing, Right now it's not recognized as anything, but I hope eventually, in 50 years, I'll be inducted into the Hall of Fame as a tennis YouTuber. That would be, yeah. You've got tennis photographers, you've got tennis commentators, tennis administrators, tennis sports writers, tennis coaches. I would like to be inducted as a tennis streamer. That's what I'm going for. Just got to wait 50 years. 30-15. Swiatek's good serve. 40-15. Yeah, we need to get to 1 million subs, otherwise they're not going to take us seriously anyway. We'll get to 1 million subs. We're a quarter of the way there. And then we'll go from there. By the way, Rios is not in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Rios is not in the Hall of Fame. Because he doesn't have a Grand Slam. 40-15. Swiatek to take the lead. Another ace. All right. Swiatek stays in front. You know what, Chad? I wonder this, and on a serious note with Serena, I wonder if Serena would wait for Venus to be eligible. I wonder if Serena would do that. And somebody asked if her dad would be inducted as a coach. I wonder if that. I mean, that would be pretty awesome to see that. To see Richard, Venus, and Serena all get inducted as a family one year for all their achievements individually too. That would actually be pretty awesome. I mean, Venus is not retiring anytime soon, so Serena's going to have to wait. But I wonder if Serena would wait for Venus to at least be inducted with her. Maybe if her dad, maybe Richard doesn't get inducted, but I wonder if she would wait for Venus. So then they get inducted together. It wouldn't be for at least another 5 to 10 years. But I wonder if that's why maybe Serena... I mean, we'll find out. But, if Serena doesn't get inducted straight away, maybe that's why. That her and Venus would get inducted together. That would be kind of cool. I don't think so. She would want Venus to get her own time. Yeah, true. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe. Maybe she would be like, nah, give Venus her time and I will be there. But, maybe. You might be right. She might just be like, you know what, Venus? You get your ceremony, I get my ceremony. And they don't overshadow each other. That's actually a good point. All right. Serena and Richard makes more sense together? Maybe, yeah. All right. 4-3. As Navarro into the back and Swiatek to the forehand. Navarro. Swiatek forehand cross court. Navarro gets it. Into the forehand Swiatek. Navarro again the forehand Swiatek. Navarro forehand to the back and Swiatek. Into the back of the Navarro. Swiatek backhand again. Navarro hits it wide. Sorry, Swiatek hit it wide. 15 up. All right. Swiatek hits it out. 30 love. I'm going to fault second serve. As the return goes back into Navarro. Navarro hits it wide. 30-15. And we'll serve again. Here's a fault, second serve. Second serve, Navarro. As the return goes out by Swiatek, 40-15. As Navarro serves a fault. Second serve. As the return goes in the forehand of Navarro. Navarro sliced the net. 40-30. 40-30. 40-30. All right, first serve is a fault, second serve. As that goes out by Swiatek and Navarro. Navarro levels 4-4. For all. All right, back to Swiatek. And she serves a fault second serve. As the return goes into the back, and Swiatek forehand from Navarro. Swiatek goes down the line. Navarro puts up a lob. Doesn't make the net. 15 love. 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 Beautiful. Second serve. Hey, Charles, thanks for coming back. Welcome back. 15 love. And a return. Goes back and slices Swiatek. Back in out Navarro is a winner. 15-0. Pardon me. All right, 15 all. There's a bit of fault by Swiatek, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes into the back of Swiatek, that's a winner. Inside out backhand winner. All right, 30-15. DJ, good idea. Feel free to name names. 30-15, help everybody else. 30-15. Swiatek hit 16 winners in the second set, by the way. Playing a lot better. Despite still in a battle. Serves an ace down the tee, 40-15. As the return goes out by Navarro, 5-4. Swiatek takes the lead, and Navarro's going to serve to stay in the set. Yeah. All right. 1 second, chat. Navarro will serve to stay in the set. So I picked my movie for tonight. I'm going to watch Amityville Horror. That is the movie I'm going to watch from the first day of horror movie month. Amityville Horror. All right, Navarro wins the first point, 15 love. That'll be my first movie of the month. 31 movies in 31 days, Halloween season. The remake, not the original. I don't have the original. It'll be the remake with Ryan Reynolds. That's the only one I got. I don't have the original. All right, 4 rally. As Navarro hits it out, 15-0. 15-0. Watch The Conjuring. I don't have it on DVD. Stop telling me to watch movies I don't have. Watch The Conjuring, we say. Watch The Conjuring. I don't have it. Watch The Conjuring. I don't have it. Watch it. I don't have it. I don't have it. I can't watch what I don't have on disc. 15-0. Is it a backhand down the line? Into the forehand of Navarro. Backhand from Swiatek to slice Navarro. Swiatek comes in. Navarro puts up a lob. Swiatek with a smash. Navarro puts up a lob. But it goes out. 15-30. Swiatek about to steal this set. 15-30. 15-30. All right, 15-30. First serve's a fault. Second serve. As the return goes to front of Navarro, Swiatek forehand goes long, 30-0. 30-0. People who are telling Cam to watch The Conjuring should send him a DVD of the movie. Yeah, but it has to be region 4. Otherwise it won't work. Or it has to be region 3. So if you're going to send me any movies, it has to work in Australia. You might be sending me a movie from America that doesn't work, and I can't watch it. So, guys, send me a movie that actually works. All right, Navarro with an ace. 40-30. I've come across that a lot. Buying DVDs in the wild. Out in the wild. I'll bring them home and they'll be region locked. And I'm like, oh, shit. I can't watch it. Or you can send me a PlayStation 5 with a disc drive. That might work. All right, 40-30. I don't think UK movies work in Australia. Is it a backhand down the line? Into the forehand of Navarro. Forehand from Swiatek is a winner. No, Navarro gets it back, but it's in the net. Deuce. Yeah, so the region code for Australia is the same as region 4, which is the same as Brazil. And then America's region 1, Europe is region 2. So it needs to be region 4, which is Latin America and Oceania. So if you're not from any of those places, then send me a postcard. Backhand rally. Is it a forehand cross court? Into the forehand of Swiatek. No, Navarro hit it long. All right. Set point, Swiatek to take the second set. Does PlayStation 5 work in Australia? It should. Are PlayStation 5's region free? Yeah, it says PlayStation 5's are region free. The console is not region free for Blu-ray DVDs though. Lame. You watch DVDs, bro, you don't? That's weird. Anyways, return goes, nope, nowhere. let. All right. Set point, Swiatek. As a return goes to the back of Navarro. Navarro hits a wide. We're going 3. Swiatek wins the second. 6-4. We're going 3. All right. No pizza for you? Joke's on you. I already ate. Where do you think I've been going these last 5 games? I've been disappearing. I've been eating pizza. Oh. All right, we're going 3. We're going 3. I watch DVDs all the time. I have tons of them in my collection. Nice. All Navarro's matches go 3 sets and she usually wins. Okay, let's see. I forgot to ask, what pizza did I have for dinner? I had just a margarita cheese pizza with stuffed crust. And don't even say the word pineapple around my pizza. Don't even say it. DVD still exists, lol. Yeah. They're making a resurgence. I'm sorry. Sorry, you rent from streaming services? You rent your media? I'm sorry, you don't own your entertainment? You rent off Netflix? That's so that's so funny. I buy my DVDs. Therefore, I can watch them whenever I want. And even if they get moved to another service on streaming, I still have them. God, that sounds so wanky. All right. But it's true, though. Who's going to win the final set? Who is going to win the final set? Swiatek. There we go. Easy. Next question. Next question. I want to see an upset, but from Navarro, but Swiatek is kind of inevitable nowadays in these situations. Yeah. I can take my 1,000 plus movies with me anywhere in the world. If you go to England tomorrow, we'll take your movies with you. Why would I go to England? I live there. I don't need to go back. What is your point? Uh, 16th Slam is in 2 weeks. 2 weeks from now. No pineapple on pizza, you hurt my feelings. It is an insult to Italians. It is an insult to Italy to put pineapple on a pizza. You can't be doing that. It's an insult to the history of the pizza. Why would you watch movies if you're going traveling? Exactly. Thank you. Who are you and where have you been the entire time? Thank you. Yeah, why would you be watching Netflix when you're going to another country? You'd be living there. You'd be going, what are you doing? You're traveling wrong. You shouldn't leave if you're going to stay in the hotel and watch movies. Why the hell would you even leave? Yes, somebody is on my side. Haha. Exactly. I love 15. Yeah, I went to another country and I just sat in the hotel and watched movies. What a waste of money. But I bought my Netflix with me. Okay. Good one. It's double fine. By the way, I could also put all my DVDs onto a server and watch them anywhere anyway. Like, it's not like, I can't bring I can't bring 300 discs. Yeah, but I could also upload them to the internet and watch them anytime off a server. Next question. Next. Love 30. First game of the third. Next. Swiatek serves. And the return goes back to Swiatek. Swiatek in the net. She fell over too. She fell backwards. Lost balance. All right. Love 40. Where do you buy DVDs? You go to thrift stores. All right. Love 40. Navarro. As she saves an ace, Swiatek saves one, 15-40. All right. 15-40. First serve is a fault, second serve. Second serve. As the return goes to the net, 30-40. Two saved. Now, Tristan, I'm just kidding with you. It's just too easy. If I knew you weren't... I wouldn't be doing it if I knew you weren't going to play along. 30-40. As would have served in the forehand of Navarro. Navarro in there. Deuce. Why don't have Netflix? You don't have to buy DVDs. Pay for DVD. You can buy DVDs for $1. There was a serve. In the back of Navarro. Back in there from Swiatek. Into the forehand Navarro. Swiatek backhand. Into the back of Navarro. Swiatek with a forehand slice. Navarro with a pass. Swiatek with a volley. Navarro with a backhand. Good shot down the line from Navarro. And it's advantage Navarro to get the break. I have some of my favorite DVDs, but I also pay for Netflix if I don't find a particular movie I can borrow. It's from the local library free. Monica, that is that's great. See? That is a great way. I don't have Netflix at the moment, but I'm going to have to get it because other things are coming up that I want to watch on it. But I'm the same as you. Favorite movies are on disc because you just never know if they're going to be sent to some other streaming service that you have to buy. Because that's what's happened. That's why you'll be watching a movie on one thing and then it'll say, we're leaving now. And you're like, wait, but I've been paying for this. And then you got to go to Paramount Plus and Disney and you go. So yeah, that's why I got all my favorites on disc. So then I don't have to look for them. They're right there. Advantage Navarro. There's been a forehand now from Swiatek, the back of Navarro. Swiatek with the forehand again, the back of Navarro. Into the back of Swiatek. But Swiatek hit it out. There's the break. 1-0. 1-0. Well, Trish, lucky. I'm glad you're safe. I love DVDs. Have a huge collection. They are tangible. That's what I like. Oh yeah, yeah. And I look. This whole like DVD buying thing is kind of a bit like an experiment, a social experiment on myself, right? I find that when I put on a CD or when I put on a DVD, I am more likely to watch it or listen to it from start to finish. I'm very because it takes time to actually change it. Like you gotta it's a decision you gotta make. It's not just like I'm just gonna press back and go to the menu. Like that's not a thing. You gotta get off your ass. You gotta flick through the movies and find a new one if you don't like it. So when you put it on, I'm more likely to watch the whole thing because I'm like, well, I'm comfortable now and I'm going to see it. And if it's shit, I'll watch it anyway. But like, there's no like, oh, I'm going to watch 10 minutes and then skip and then go back and then I'm going to watch something else. And then it's not easy. The inconvenience makes it worthwhile, It makes it more deliberate. Like I find like I'm making a better effort to buy, to watch something and watch it from the start to the finish. Even if I'm not enjoying it that much, I'm like, oh, this isn't great, but, you can always get up and change it, but it's better than watching 5 minutes and going, this sucks, move on, and then you watch like 5 minutes of 10 movies, and you're like, what are you doing? Same experience with Kindle versus an actual book. Kindle's convenient, but some reason I comprehend and immersed in a real book. Yeah. Yeah. Look, I got Spotify and I listen to that in the car and I listen to that, whatever. But I also have I like putting on a CD of like, oh, I'm going to listen to Prince today. And then I'll just put a Prince CD on and just let it play. Listen to it and go about my day. I don't know, I just feel there's just something different about it, Instead of listening to like half a song and then going, next, I want to listen to something else. No, next song, next. 4-15. And I'm probably watching movies that I'd never would have watched because I'm finding them at a thrift store and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that movie, but I heard it's good. And then I'll watch it, rather than Netflix where I'm just scrolling and going, oh, that's new. I haven't seen that. Or that's, it's harder to find things on Netflix. For me. DVDs for the coming apocalypse? Yeah, why not? Just get a battery-operated DVD player, portable DVD player, and you'll be sweet. And a solar panel, and you'll be fine. 40-30. And chat, when the apocalypse comes, DVDs, entertainment will be gold. Just you wait. Food, movies, and music. Well, you really want to sit in a bunker with no movies? God, that sucks. You're going to go crazy. You're going to go crazy. You're going to sit in a bunker with your family with no entertainment, no books, there won't be internet. Crazy. I'm going to sit in my bunker with a book, some movies, and some music. Well, I'm going to do. I'm going to have the best bunker. Yeah, it won't be Wi-Fi in the apocalypse. Are you serious? There's no Wi-Fi. It's back in rally. That's the first thing to go. That's the first thing. When the AI figures out that we need Wi-Fi and then they switch it off, because they have evolved so far that they don't need Wi-Fi to communicate, because they're on a different level than us because they've outlived it. They've outgrown us. It's scary. I mean, now it sounds horrifying. Now I won't be able to sleep. So that's great. All right, backhand slice from Swiatek into the forehand Navarro. Is it a backhand net for Swiatek? Cross-court winner, back to deuce. Well, I've just messed up my sleep. I just sing the song, so no need for anything. God, I feel bad. I feel bad for the people that live in your bunker. I'm just going to sing. No, it's been 4 days straight. Stop singing. Please, for the love of God, shut up. That's one way to get kicked out of the bunker, by doing karaoke. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get a CD. Let the CD do the music. You can just, enjoy it. If you get kicked out of the bunker, you're not coming back. All right, advantage, Navarro. Can you come to your bunker? No, get out. My bunker's full. No electricity needed? Yeah, but you're either going to be in your bunker by yourself or the people in your bunker are not going to... They're gonna be fed up with it pretty quickly. Anyways, Navarro consolidates 2-love. Oh, it's a one-man bunker? So what, solitary confinement? That sounds horrible. Don't do that. You got to have more than one person in the bunker. You need some sort of social interaction. Otherwise you'll go crazy. Anyways, Swiatek serving. There's a return from Navarro. Swiatek puts it in the net. Love 15. Yeah, fair enough, Trishan. Love 15. You and your dog, okay. Love 15. As we're backhand now from Navarro. Into the forehand, Swiatek on the stretch. Navarro backhand is a drop shot, but it's in the net. 15. Oh, you can be with AI. No, AI is the reason we're living in the bunkers. Isn't that what we came to? We're living in the bunkers because of AI. We can't be. You let AI in the bunker, they're going to find you. You're not going to be. They're going to get you. Haven't you seen the movies? Haven't you watched a movie? Come on now. Can't be letting AI in the bunker. Well, so how are you going to get the AI if you don't have the internet? 15. Oh. Serve to the backhand of Navarro. Navarro hits it out. 30-15. 30-15. $30-15. All right, as that goes out by Swiatek. And it's 30 all. And return goes out by Navarro. 40-30. $40-30. Swiatek is the fault. Second serve. There's a return. Goes the back of Swiatek. Swiatek gets it out. And we get the deuce. All right, deuce. First serve is fault. Second serve. Second serve. There's a double fault. All right. Advantage Navarro. Advantage Navarro. Oh, pardon me. Advantage Navarro. As the return goes to forehand, Swiatek. Swiatek gets wide. Wow. 3-love. Navarro with the double break. 3-love. All right, Swiatek in trouble. 3-0 in the final set. All right. Okay. All right. Navarro with a double break. Final set. All right. Final set 3-0. All right. Navarro, first serve the fault, second serve. Serve to the back of Swiatek, backhand from Navarro is too good. 15-love. Am I speechless from this? No. Because I remember how good Navarro was a year ago. Navarro was this good. 12 months ago, this wouldn't have been a surprise. But she just hasn't been playing well this year. So it's a surprise now, but Navarro was top 10 for pretty much most of the year until recently. So, no. I'm not that surprised. Navarro's shown that she's this good. She's beaten Coco Gauff a few times at Grand Slams, right? I mean, 12 months ago, even at the start of the year, people were saying that Navarro is most like Swiatek. Remember that? A lot of people were saying that Navarro reminds them of Swiatek. So no, I'm not surprised. 30-15. As Navarro serves again. A fault. Second serve. Backhand return from Swiatek's a winner, 30-all. 30-all. As Navarro serves again. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Serve again. As the return goes into the back of Navarro. Back in from Swiatek into the front of Navarro. Navarro hits it wide. 30-40. Swiatek to get back a break. 30-40. All right, 400 rally. As the forehand goes long by Swiatek, and we get back to deuce. By the way, chat. Random thought. Are there any tennis players with the name James? There's a lot of Jamies. Are there any Jameses? Anyways, deuce. Riddle me this. As with a backhand rally, James Blake. Okay, yes. True. Anyone recently, though? Like, any recent, like, any current players? Duckworth? True. Yeah, Ducky's, yeah, true. James Duckworth, true. Not many, is there? Anyways, advantage Navarro. Jimmy Connors. Now, I believe Jimmy Connors' first name is Jimothy. Jimothy Connors, I think it is. And that's his real name. Anyway, it's 4-4 in rally. As Navarro hits it wide, we get back to deuce. All right, deuce. Novak James Djokovic. Can you imagine? Deuce. As with a fault from Navarro, second serve. The return goes in the backhand slice of Navarro into the forehand of Swiatek. Lob goes up by Navarro. And Swiatek with the smash. Puts it away. Advantage. Swiatek. All right, what about this chat? Is there any play? Can anybody name a player whose first name is Is there a Tim? Tim? Hemman, but who else? Current player with his first name Tim. That's why I said current player, because everyone's saying Hemman. Tim Courier. I don't think that's a person. I think I said with a T. Van Rijthoven. Didn't he retire? Mayotte? Okay, there you go. All right, return goes in the forehand of Navarro. Back in now from Swiatek. Navarro forehand again. The back of Swiatek. Navarro back on the stretch. Swiatek hits a backhand long. Advantage Navarro. Advantage Navarro. What about a name? What about Carlo? Now advantage Navarro. And Swiatek returns the forehand Navarro. Forehand from Swiatek to the forehand Navarro. Swiatek forehand goes long. 4-love Navarro. 4-love. For love. What about Robert? Is there anybody with... Are there any tennis players with the first name Robert? Currently? Can't think of any. Roberto. Okay, technically. No, it is Robert, not Roberto. All right. First serve is a fault by Swiatek. Love 4 down. A little bit of serve in the back of Navarro. Back in from Swiatek. The back of Navarro. Navarro in the net. It's 15-love. Oh, Robert Sharapova. I forgot about him. 15-love. Isn't he the brother of yeah. All right, 15-love. As the return goes to forehand of Swiatek. Back in now from Navarro. Goes long. And it's 30-love. No, not Maria. I was thinking of Matthew. 30-love. As the return goes into the forehand of Swiatek. Swiatek in the net. 30-15. All right. Return goes back in Swiatek. But Swiatek gets it out. 30-all. Serve again from Swiatek. As the return goes in from Navarro, Swiatek comes to the net, puts away the forehand, 40-30. 40-30. Swiatek serves the fault. Second serve. Second serve. Into the backhand of Navarro. Swiatek forehand to the front of Navarro. Swiatek down the line. Goes long. We get the deuce. All right, deuce. All right, deuce. As with a forehand now from Swiatek. But it goes wide. Advantage Navarro. For a 5-love lead. Wimbledon was a fluke. Good one, buddy. Advantage Navarro. For a 5-love lead. Advantage Navarro. First serve is a fault. Second serve. Swiatek was bageled in Madrid this year against Keys. Right? Serve in the backhand of Navarro. Into the forehand of Swiatek. Swiatek in the net. Wow. All right, 5-love. Navarro's going to serve for the match. Chat, I wonder if my theory, hear me out. Navarro's been playing not as good as last year. But since losing the semifinals of the US Open and the points and her ranking dropping, what else does she have to lose? Maybe losing those US Open points, now Navarro can play with freedom because she's not trying to save points anymore. You know? She's had a sophomore slump. We can say that, I think. But now that she kind of doesn't really have anything to lose, now she can play back to what she was last year where she was playing with nothing to lose. Because we haven't seen this Navarro all year. And maybe it's because of the pressures of being top 10. The pressures of having all those points to try and defend. Just a theory. And now that she hasn't got that to worry about, right? She's dropped down the rankings. She can start again and she can try and regain some form. And again, it's a shock that this is happening this year or right now. But it shouldn't be a shock that this is happening because 12 months ago, Navarro was very capable of doing this. She was very dangerous 12 months ago. And had she have done this 12 months ago, I don't think any of us would have been like, oh, Navarro fluked that. No. Navarro 12 months ago was crazy good. Like this Navarro tonight. This is how good Navarro can be. She's only 15 in the world. It's not like she's dropped out of the sky. But now she has like no points to defend. I mean, she's got an Australian Open quarterfinal, right? She's got a Wimbledon fourth round from this year. But other than that, it's pretty much she's playing for free. She's playing with house money. Oh, and a tournament she won in Mexico at the start of the year. But other than that, she's kind of rest of the year playing for free. And she plays a hell of a lot better when she's looking like this. 30-love. Winner of this plays Pegula or Kostyuk in the quarterfinals, by the way. All right, 30-love. Did Navarro play the WTA finals, or she just missed out last year? I think she might have been the second alternate, right? 40 love. Did she play? I can't remember. Did she qualify or did she just miss? Oh, no, she qualified, but she withdrew. She withdrew for whatever reason. She withdrew from the event as an alternate. Anyways, match points. Navarro down the tee. The forehand to Swiatek. Return the forehand to Navarro. That's a winner. Navarro wins. Wow. Welcome back, Emma Navarro. That's how dangerous she can be. Bageling the baker. I mean, holy hell. Oh, she was sick last year. Okay. So she would have played the WTA finals because remember, Kazatkina came in for, I think, Pegula as like an injury. So Navarro would have played last year at least one match had she have been healthy. So, yeah, I mean, it might be a shock because Navarro hasn't played like that all year, but I mean, Emma Navarro is legit. And remember, Navarro did push Swiatek at the Australian Open. It wasn't like Navarro got double bageled. I think the second set, Navarro was leading, right? Was Navarro up a break in the second early? I know it was 1 and 2, but was she up 2, love? I can't remember. It was like really close in the second set at the start of the second. I remember that. But yeah, great win, Navarro. And what a way to finish it too. 6 love. Why didn't they show the handshake? Just bad camera work. Yeah, look, Swiatek hit a lot of errors. Let's not get it twisted, right? Let's we got to call that out as well. That Swiatek was playing horribly. But that's how good Navarro is as well. She is capable of these wins. This win is not a fluke. She has done this and she will do this in the future. Swiatek though did not play well. That was a poor match by her. Very poor match by her standards. Navarro is smart for allowing Swiatek to self-destruct. Well, yeah, I mean, part of if somebody's playing bad, no point in giving them free points. If you just keep it clean, it keeps the pressure on them. Big blow to Swiatek's year end number ones. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, she's probably too far away now. Unless she wins Wuhan and Sabalenka loses first round or second round. Who wins Pegula or Kostyuk? Probably Pegula. Huge win for Emma, yeah. Just putting that into context. So Navarro, as we mentioned, hasn't had the best year since probably maybe the start of March was the last time she really was. She had a good Wimbledon. But Navarro hasn't been good really since, it hasn't been that good. Hasn't played that well since probably about start of March, when things started to go downhill, where she started to lose. She won in Merida, and then she lost second round she was number 8 in the world when she lost in Indian Wells. She lost first round Miami to Raducanu, which isn't a bad loss, but, wasn't expected. She lost to Anisimova in Charleston, not bad. But then she lost, Stuttgart second round, Madrid second round, Rome second round, French Open first round, Queen's Club quarterfinals, but she did get a bye in the first round, so that was a bit helpful. She made the 4th round of Wimbledon, lost 3rd round of US Open. Now, maybe we're being a bit harsh. I mean, she had a bad run between Wimbledon and the US Open. She lost, 4 out of 5 matches, but she did lose to Pegula in Bad Homburg. She lost to Andreeva at Wimbledon. She lost to Krejcikova at the US Open. It's not terrible. French Open, she lost to Mineiro first round. And it was love and 1, which that was a surprise. That was the worst loss by far. But yeah. By far her best win of the season. She had beaten Kazatkina, who was number 10 in the world when she beat her, but yeah, before that, it was Krejcikova at Wimbledon was Navarro's best win of the year in that 3rd round, who was 16 in the world. So, Yeah, number 2 in the world is way higher, obviously. And now she might play Pegula, who she did play 3-setter against in Bad on Berg. So it could be Pegula rematch with Navarro. Navarro can enter the WTA finals if she wins the title. Really? Is that true? She can get into the finals race? Is that real? I didn't think she was that close. Are you asking me? She won't qualify. Navarro's 13. So if Navarro wins the title, she'll be number 10. So she's in the conversation. She's still a fair way, a little bit away, but she'll be in the conversation if she wins the title. You're right. She's currently 2,500 points, but if she does win the title, she'll overtake Alexandrova and be number 10. There you go. How quick things can change. Yeah, I didn't expect it. I didn't think she was 13 in the race to the finals. I thought she was like maybe 20. But then again, she has played well at slams. You know, she did well at 2 of the slams. Cam, stop giving credit to Navarro. This is Iga's fault. She gave away all the points. See, that's how you sound. Can Swiatek still take over the number 1 spot? It's going to be very hard for her to do that. Now that Sabalenka's coming back, and also it was a missed opportunity for sure. This was definitely a missed opportunity. Had she have won this title, it would have been realistic, but I think now it's probably too far. Yeah, Sabalenka's a two. Like if I look at the rankings, let me have a check. How many points are they apart? Yeah, it's pretty far apart. And yeah, Swiatek's got 400 points left to lose this year, and then Sabalenka's got 1,500 points to lose. But even then, you take away those points, Swiatek's still 1,500 behind. So again, Sabalenka's going to have a shocking end of the year, and Swiatek's probably going to have to win everything from now on. I'm talking, win in Wuhan, win the WTA finals undefeated. Those, she's going to have to do that if she's going to, even then, it might not be enough. We're going to cover matches tomorrow. That was it for the day. Today's been a long day. The Eala match and this match, and even the Sinner match, it's been a long day. I've been live for at least 8 hours. Probably 9 hours, I think. Which, again, back-to-back days, 9-hour streams. That was not my plan. Could Anisimova be the favorite to win the tournament now? Probably. Yeah. Gauff, Pegula, Anisimova. Yeah, maybe it is Anisimova based on recent form, yeah. Maybe it is her. Her title to lose now. Does it get easier for Gauff or rather difficult? So the draw now, I guess the person with the easiest draw is probably Pegula based on rankings, because you got Gauff, she takes on Lise, and then she will take on the winner of Paolini and Anisimova. So Gauff's going to have to play a top 10 player before the final. Pegula doesn't have to play any top 10 players until the final. And that, unless Lise makes the final, she might not have to play any. So Pegula's got the easiest road to the final. But then Kostyuk, Navarro, they're not easy, right? They're not going to be easy to play. Anisimova Paolini is a very interesting match tomorrow. Top 10 clash. We will watch that because obviously, that's a great match, right? Let's start super chat for Cam. Hey, go ahead. Feel free. Now keep your money. Eala's 54 in the world right now. Nice. All right, chat. Well, I bought a pizza 3 hours ago, and it's probably freezing cold now. So, and now I'm going to go watch the Amityville Horror with Ryan Reynolds in the movie. Not with him. He's not here. He doesn't live here. Even though it's midnight, and I have to get up at 8 o'clock, but we'll see how long I can get through the movie. Just eat it. You can take a quick break. I would. I'm not going to eat the whole pizza. No chance. Not before bed. That's crazy. Well, it's been a good day, chat. Thanks for hanging out. What a day. What a long day. It's been fun, though. I've had fun. I don't know about you. It's been fun. It's been a fun day. Do you take a rest before starting Pagula match? Good one. That was a good one. What happened in the third set? Swiatek broke down? Yeah. If Navarro wins this, and Wuhan should be 8th in the final in the race to finals. Maybe. I'm not sure the math after this one, but maybe. Yes, the whole day. Jesus. Some of you have been in the whole day? That's crazy. American ladies are in a really strong position in the rankings. Oh, yeah, they're dominating. It's awesome. All right. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for sticking around. Navarro wins. Big upset. Takes out Swiatek. 6-4, 4-6, 6-love. Only the second bagel Swiatek's had to face this year, and it was to an American. So the Americans are they're stopping Sabalenka from winning slams sometimes, and they're beating Swiatek 6-love, which is wild. The Americans they're here. The Americans have been here. And there's a lot of them still in the draw. We've got one coming up now, or one coming up next. We're not watching her, but she's playing. And then, we've got we've got Gauff tomorrow. We've got Anisimova playing tomorrow. Big day. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for hanging out. But Navarro wins. Swiatek's out. She's going to have to play Wuhan.